Okay, we have some pickups for November. Not much, but if I'm gonna be doing movies, then I'm not gonna be doing stuff like this. So I cannot do both. That's why I kind of got out of movies because they're not available anymore in my country, and only stuff I can find is Disney or Western, and that's it. So you're not gonna find any luck with the horror movies and TV shows at a high price markup now. So I have to abandon all the DVD and probably the TV shows as well, but slight chance I might keep an eye out for some TV shows. I'm not going to hunt down TV shows all the time like I used to, because I won't be able to do stuff for myself, like, the calculator. So fortunately this calculator will work with the highlight, and in my room I need a stronger light. I don't like strong light in my room, so in the bathroom it doesn't work with the lights, strong light in the bathroom. And it's a big size, a nice size. They do break quite often, so for a buck or two I'll pick up a calculator. So I do use them from time to time. And clock radio. This one is the reading function, but it doesn't work with the battery. I put a batteries in, but it doesn't want to turn on. So $4.99 for. I'm looking for a small travel clock. For now, this one will do, but I cannot get the batteries to load up the clock. I don't know why. The battery function part doesn't work. I put new batteries in, so they're new batteries. But it does turn on with the power. Not it's a long power cord, but my plug is on that side. I don't want to kind of go around to plug in a clock. Function green. It's like green function. So it's got this news button, which is really nice. I don't think the alarm clock works on this, but it does. The clock part does work. So for now, I do want to find another travel clock. I thought this was a travel clock at first, but with the cord, I don't think it's going to work as a travel clock. It'll be like a newer desk clock. So a clock like this will run at least $20 on Amazon. So if I can find a clock for myself, something like I can use, I'm just hunting down useful items as well. So not something like useless kitchen gadgets and stuff like that. I did pick up one kitchen gadget as well. Here we go, the kitchen gadgets. I know, but I need a rice cooker. So a fairly old style rice cooker, but I have a little steamer in there. $7.99. So other Goodwill will probably mark it up to $10-15. So they mark anything up now, not just movies and TV shows. So we got a couple donation stores now in my area that I could get to. So I do want to keep an eye out for a couple things for the kitchen. Maybe a slight chance I'll pick up something for the kitchen. I knew it was gonna fall. But I did need a better rice cooker. So the alarm clock works. I was going to put it for the corner up here. Might be for my desk though, I think. Last time I bought the old clock. That one doesn't work for the timer either. So, but the handle works. So these old clocks, I know they break so easy. But I'll show it to you last time I picked up. Which was this old style dinger clock. The dinger part doesn't work. Also the battery, so I need, like, for my desk, I need an old clock. Little clocks like that, or a better calculator. This one works with a high light, but these break every so often. Once in a while I do need a calculator. And I picked up the CD for my music, Enya. I don't know if this is her first album or not, but once in a while we'll hunt down something, and we're not hunting down like a maniac. We're not hunting down like an idiot. I need to fill up my whole basket, because those people, they're resellers, so they're naturally going to junk up their basket full of everything. So I don't know. I can't do that. I cannot buy junk from a donation store and resell it on eBay. Not something I would do, even with the movies. If I don't have the room for movies anymore, I don't buy it anymore, so that's it. They won't be stored like they were. That's not a big deal. If I were to do media all the time, I have to pick up Disney stuff, I have to pick up Western, I have to pick up old movies, and I wouldn't be able to do stuff like simple a calculator or a jacket or something for myself. So this just gives me an option to do stuff for myself once in a while, either over the summer or over the winter. I'll pick up a toy. Either I'm not going to be hunting down toys like a maniac, but pick up one toy for the room, or one CD. Pick up the Enya, like one CD or some kind of CD I can listen to at least once, like a jazz music sometimes, maybe classical sometimes, but I'm not going to come away with 20 CDs, so that's just like a maniac. People do that. It's fun to watch them come away with 20 things, and then they're stuck eating ramen. So DVD caught to me a little bit because I wanted so many movies, but now I finally got to a lot of them. You're never ever going to have everything anyway. There's so many old movies, you'll never get through all of them. But I do want to keep eye out for at least one or two things for CD, so that's why I built the second shelf for music. So, and if I limit my pickups to just music, maybe a TV show from time to time, I think I'm okay with coming away with a couple of things locally. Maybe I need something for the kitchen, a coat. I'm looking at a raincoat or a rain hat, one or the other. And I think I want to get the fan. I'm okay with the cooling fan. I'm okay with right now, so I don't need another cooling fan. But if I see one for $10, I'll definitely buy a better cooling fan, because a cooling fan on Walmart, like the big box fan, you're paying at least $50. So definitely, if I find a good fan for the room, definitely at least a backup fan for the heat wave, because they break every year or so. So things like that, you need to keep the upper part cool, and you keep it warm in the heater. So just bought the heater last thrifting, so the heater works well. So little things like that I would not be able to do if I were continuously collecting DVD, which now it's turning over into Blu-ray. So because donation stores are getting more Blu-ray and less good titles on DVD, so horror movies, you're not going to find them at all. So good opportunity to do some useful items, but I don't want to buy stuff that's not going to work. Like I think this clock is partially working, so it's a nice clock. Looks more like a Amazon type buy. $30 clock at least on Amazon, $40. So if I could find some like another crab clock, I'm open to getting one more. Or maybe I'm gonna have to start doing some T-shirts and shorts in the summer. So in the winter, jeans. I only get one pair of jeans right now. So but I'm looking for a couple things for the kitchen as well. A better fry chopper. So just pick up this the rice cooker with the steamer basket. So $7, $8, tax almost $10. So I wouldn't be able to get that if I were continuously adding in DVD like a maniac. So, but definitely want to hunt down at least one or two CDs. So, even if I already have something and I know it's very hard to come by, like an old CD, and I'll definitely hunt down something, at least one or two CDs. I'm not going to be hunting down 20, 30 CDs, but there is a budget when I go thrifting, so I reached my budget this time. About 30 bucks here or so, 20, 30 bucks, so not bad, plus the bus. So the bus is also crazy priced, so only go thrifting once a month for me. I probably won't go twice, but and that'll give me a room to do some takeout once a month as well. So we'll do some takeout sometimes, be either McDonald's or KFC, or sometimes a Subway, but at least once a month, not more than that. We'll do some takeout. And then a couple things. Hopefully the clock will work for quite a fair bit, and then we'll go from there. Rice cooker turned on, so we're looking good. The only problem is this. See, it doesn't want to work. Turn it on. It will work with a highlight, but in my room, with this thing by my desk, I want to put in some numbers. It won't turn on, so you need a highlight, strong light, like a bathroom light or a kitchen light. If your room like mine is kind of dull, then a lot of these calculators need a strong light. But I wouldn't have that option to add something extra if I were continuously adding DVD. And I'm glad I'm out of DVD. But once in a while we'll pick up a CD. So this Enya, I think this is her first album. Got the cells on the back. Their band. I'm not sure what some of these songs are. I do like Enya. I do like her style. So naturally, I want to pick up something that's not only heavy metal, not country, but some other kind of CD I got come across. Classical, jazz, Celtic music, sometimes. So that gives you an option to add a couple of different CDs. You're not going to find Guns N' Roses. You're not going to find Metallica. Those kind of CDs you have to hunt down yourself. So, or find them at a flea market or yard sale. You're not going to find those kind of CDs either. So it's mostly like stuff you've never heard of. But once in a while, if I could pick up something, then it's worth for a couple bucks. And thanks for watching my pickup, by the way. So the rice cooker is fairly new. I think it's an old style cooker, but it has a steamer a little bit larger than the one I have, so it's a good choice to pick that up. So looking for at least one more heater as well for my room. This one's good here, but I need to keep one by the bed, so like a stand-up heater. So things like that, if I need had on DVD, then be on DVD all the time, I would never have anything for myself. So you gotta make a choice sometimes. But once in a while, we'll still hunt down one old blockbuster DVD here and there, but very rarely. If I don't find anything, maybe I'll hunt down old CDs and old DVDs sometimes. But if I do find something that I need, then there's a couple of things I'm looking for, like slippers, sandals, maybe a rain jacket, and little things like that will add up. A fry chopper, or I want for the kitchen, or if I want a hamburger cooker or something for the kitchen. For the winter, need some kind of small hamburger cooker, so I might have to look for one as well. So that's why I want to do little things for myself sometimes. Thanks for watching. But I need to pick up, not just because I need to do kitchen items and stuff like that. It doesn't happen that way. Thanks for watching. Some other needed items. The clock is, I think, partially working, and the calculator is partially working because it doesn't work with the low light. I can't even turn it on with my room light, but it does turn on when I went into the bathroom with the highlight. It does turn on. So thanks for watching, by the way. It's rambling on, but again, a few things and that's all, and money's gone, and that's why with DVDs, money's gone, and you'll never be able to get stuff for yourself. So you gotta make a choice sometimes. Not always gonna be for the collection, but once in a while we'll hunt down something.